What's up, guys? How's it going? This is gonna be a quick little video. I hope you enjoyed the video that went up a couple days ago, the shop video. I know it probably was a little all over the place, but anyway, I have something very exciting for you guys. For those of you who know, I did limited edition knife mats a couple months ago at this point. I think I did like 11 just so I could keep one for myself. So technically I did 10. I think I sold like 5 of them and then I gave 5 of them away. People seem to really like them, so I did another batch, this time different design. So the goal is we're going to do a different design every single time. They're going to be limited run. I design them, I get them made, and then when they're gone, they're gone. That's it. So I've been working on this design for probably like a month-ish, give or take, say 3 weeks. I only have 10. They'll be available through my Whatnot show, more than likely. If they don't get sold through the live show, then I'll probably just put them in my shop. You can buy them from there if they don't get sold out. I'll give you guys an update on the website. I'm debating on swapping from the website host that I use, which is Shopify, to a different website host, just because I don't really make use of everything that Shopify offers, and it's like $40 a month, but I'm not really getting the value out of it that I could be. So I'm debating on that. So more than likely I might switch it over to something a little more minimalist. Anyway, so if you do go to the website and you realize there's nothing there, it's whatever, that's because there is nothing there. I'm juggling so much that it's just difficult to bounce around and deal with that, and the Shopify thing is a whole debacle. So more than likely I'll try and deal with that. The only things that are going to be available on the website, once the website gets sorted again, will be custom things that I've done. So any custom knife mods, knife anos, let's see what else. Custom scales I've done, whether they're titanium or shipwreck. I'll probably throw some of my custom knives on there, so stuff that I've made that are like 1 of 1 or small batch, like 1 of 3, 1 of 5, whatever, because I am working on that stuff. It's just slow because I'm one person who's trying to do 10 different things at once, and it's just incredibly difficult. So anyway, I digress. Let me show you guys what we got going on here. Alright, let me flip the camera. So camera's gonna be held at a weird angle, I apologize. So, you guys ready for the reveal? There's only 10 of these. Only 10. And that's it. Check these out. So these are 12 by 16. These have the new Black Sheep Knives logo. I still have the OG logo, but I redesigned the logo, and I really love this new logo that I did. And I did this myself. This is not, generated text or font you find online. I made this myself. And then this background image that is incorporated in with the logo was a photo I took that I then put through a filter on Photoshop. I think it was, I don't know if it was 1 filter or 2 filters, but I put it through a couple filters, and then I went back through with an ink brush that I used to draw a lot with, and basically erased out a lot of things. And I went through and like manually changed stuff, because the original photo was of an SRM knife that was then turned into this sort of like black and white inkscape sort of aspect, and I didn't want it to be something that was copyrighted. I didn't want it to be an SRM knife. I just wanted it to be some generic design I made up. So originally it was an SRM knife. Now it's just some generic knife that I made up. So yeah. So there's only 10 of these. These are 12 by 16. These are basically These are they're knife mats, so you can take your knife apart on them or have your knife on them and all that fun jazz. But they are also technically mouse mats. They are rather thin, but they are still very nice quality. So again, only have 10 of them. I think pricing will be somewhere between $25 and $30. Once they're gone, they're gone. So yeah. I sincerely hope you guys enjoy them, because I really, really enjoyed working and making these. I really enjoyed putting something together that was different. So, yeah. And that's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I do have some recorded reviews coming. I did a knife review. I don't even remember the 2 knives I did reviews on, to be honest with you. I've just been trying to take it easy. I only sell once a week now. I try and sell on Saturdays. Either Fridays or Saturdays, one of the two. I just want to move the stock as quickly as possible, so that's generally what I try and do. I used to sell 5 days a week, but selling during the week on Whatnot in the knife category kind of sucks. Obviously, just because, you know, people have bills to pay, and they're just, you know, during the week, people aren't really spending. They're working, but people don't really spend until they get paid. So it's generally when I sell. It's usually Fridays or Saturdays. Saturdays are the idea behind that is people are home. It's easy for them to access shows. More people are around, that kind of thing. So, but I'm gonna try, when I do these mats, I'm gonna aim for Friday. We'll see what happens. Let's see, this is Tuesday the 3rd. So I'm hoping that this upcoming Friday, if not this Friday, then Saturday. We'll see. We'll see how things pan out. One of the two. It'll either be the 6th or the 7th. We'll see. It'll be over the weekend regardless. But if you guys want to stay informed, just jump over to Whatnot, follow me, bookmark my show. The link is in the description. Won't be hard to find. Yeah, I try and set up my shows so everybody has access to them on a day where, you know, you're home, you're not really doing anything, and you have money. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I have tons and tons of projects going. I have custom knives going. I have like one custom knives that I'm working on. I have custom modded knives I'm working on. I don't have enough time in the day. I don't have enough energy, and there's constant things that need to be dealt with and done with, and family and friends and my girlfriend, and just so many things, and just not enough time in the day. So, yeah. Anyway, actually, I can show you guys some cool stuff though. Hold on. I'm gonna set the phone down here. So, recently, I did some ano. This is the ano on a CNB Devourer. You guys probably saw this in my show over the last couple of months. Let me flip this around. Let me lay this down so you guys can see this. There we go. So this is ano on a CNB Devourer. This is the left side scale, so this is the show scale. It came out really cool, man. Here, let me see if I can get it. There we go. Get it in the light so you can see all the crazy colors. It's got like this rustic blue, purple, and like brown going on, but it's super dope. So there's that. I need to ano the other side. And then I have some other stuff that I did that I want to show you guys as well. So this is the locking side, frame lock side of a DreamTech. I'm gonna lay these down so you guys can see this better. I feel like right now I'm just not doing justification for it. So this is the show side of the scale, and I put speed holes in it. I just wanted to do something different. I'm debating on if I want to keep this knife for just myself, just as a representation of what I can do when it comes to customizing knives. And then this is the locking side. So what I did is I did a entropic anodization. So you basically heat up the knife, you heat up the titanium till it's blue purple. It can either be purple or blue, either or. I just kind of let it get really hot and change a whole bunch of colors, and then you drop it in ferric chloride, and you get these crazy patterns that you're seeing right here. On this side, I did the same thing, but because of how I prepped it, I didn't get that same effect as I did on that. Because I hit this with I think it was 120 grit, and then I sanded it with it's like 600 grit, and then I hit it with 1200 grit on my Dremel, and then I heat anodized it and did the same thing. But because of all the different grits and basically the uneven textures and valleys in the metal that I've created, and some of the sanding pits and the pitted metal areas where you can see that there's like no ano, like the scratched bits, it just took on a life of its own, really. So I'm okay with that. I think that's cool. It's got its own personality. And then I decided to do my own custom backspacer. So this isn't the original backspacer for this knife. I took a piece of titanium, I cut it out, I heated it up, I bent it myself, I heat anodized it. I also did all these holes, and did all this like texturing on it that you see. And then I fitted it to the knife, so it does fit to the knife. It's a nice chunky pocket clip. I've been wanting to do this for a while, to do like custom pocket clips for knives. The problem is a lot of knives, all of them use different style torques. Some of them use T6, some of them use T8. I've even come across, rarely, but some use T5s. Doesn't happen often, but yeah, I really like how this came out. I just thought it'd be cool to do a custom pocket clip. So, and this is one of those knives where I was able to get away with doing it. So, I don't know if it'll be, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to sell it or keep it myself just as a portfolio piece, but just wanted to show you guys that. And yeah, that's the video. Figured I'd just try and extend it a bit. I do still need to do the shipwreck on the Matrix XL that I have, the Kershaw Matrix XL, or sorry, the Kershaw Matrix XL, not Matrix. Just time, man, just time. The amount of projects I have going over, just time. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys are having a good day, good week. Hope you're safe. You're eating good food. Hope you're hydrated. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.